Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl, Becky D, live in the morning, 7 days a week. Not 7 days a week. Y'all, I went to five. I gotta remember that so I can stop saying it, right? Woo. Yesterday we grabbed our exit buddies and was exiting out of our dark spaces, our dark fields, our dark situations, and into the light and ready to conquer. Now, I want to give you something else to put into your arsenal just to be prepared and ready for what is about to come, right? I want to know how many times you have taken yourself on a date. It is very important that we know how to date ourselves in order for us to be able to date someone else or to let them date us, right? The same way it's important that we know how to love ourselves before we can properly love someone else. So many times we rush into things not understanding that if I don't seek myself before I pursue or seek someone else, I am just wasting my time. You, as an individual, are still adjusting and growing and blossoming and all these different things that realistically has not been fully centered around you. It's been centered around your mama, your daddy, your grandma, your best friend, the chick at work, the guy who's been getting on your nerves, the little sneaky link, all these many different things because you're trying to piece together who you are. One thing that gives me pleasure when working with teens every day, right, is the fact that I get to see them try to navigate and find who they are. But I often have to correct them because they're trying to figure out who they are through other people. I applaud those that take time to just say, hey, today I want to spend my recess or whatever they want to call it by myself today. Hey, you guys go ahead and do this. I think I'm going to go to the library today. I need some me time. The first time I've ever heard a kid say, oh, I'm sorry I didn't come to school yesterday, I was taking a me day, I literally looked at them like, what? You're a kid. Like, who gets to decide that you get a me day? And I really challenged them. I didn't say this to myself. I literally said these words. And they look back at me and they're like, well, I told my parents that I was feeling kind of stressed out. I had a test in math and I had a test in ELA and I had projects due in science and social studies. And my electives were giving me a lot of work and it just felt like a lot was coming at me. And I just told them that I believed that I needed a day so I wouldn't get overwhelmed and stressed. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. And then, in the back of my head, I'm thinking, and they gave it to you? Let's start there. They actually gave you the day. And of course, they said, yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, welcome back. Um, let me catch you up on what you missed. But then I started to feel bad because I was like, because you were taking that day, is it important that I give you what you missed? Because then all I'm doing is just starting that cycle all over for you again. And I need to be appreciative that you were knowledgeable enough of yourself to know that when you were getting to a certain level, you talk to yourself, you're like, hey, yourself said, it's time for a me day. Let's take it on back. Let's let the proper people know, the important people, that, hey, I need a me day, right? So if a kid can understand that they need a me day, and some of us hasn't taken off from work in 20 years, I think you're past due for a me day. You can do whatever that may look like for you. It's going out to your favorite restaurant by yourself, ordering a glass of wine and your favorite meal. That could be going to the park and just people watching. That may be a favorite thing that you haven't been able to do in a while. That even may be going to the movies and seeing something good on the screen that nobody else wanted to see, but you're a big fan and you're going to see it regardless. That could be staying at home, lighting some candles, kicking everybody out of the house, and just cooking your favorite meal, popping some popcorn, watching some TV that you need to catch up on. I need to catch up on Grey's Anatomy. But that looks like different things for different people. You have to refine your interests, right? And in that moment, it's almost quietness, even though there might be noises around, and you're able to then focus on what you need to focus on, right? Let's date ourselves more often. Okay. It'll help while we're in this lightness to understand that, hey, no, hey, you're getting close to that dark phase again. Let's take ourselves out on a date. Where are we going today? Right? Are we going to take that 10-hour road trip to just some random part of the country? Hey, let's catch a flight. We wanted to go to Cabo. Let's do it. Right? So now you have to have those conversations with yourselves. Put those warning signs up, right? Let your friends know that, hey, I need to schedule more me days. I need to have more dates with myself. And then they can say, hey, you've been a little stressed out lately at work. You might want to, take a day and go and just do something, right? We are so bent on the fact that we can't learn things from kids, when in fact, I learned so much from a kid that I crave the interaction with them. I crave the pure just conversation, because they view life at a different perspective, and we try to live it in that perspective but get it all wrong. So all I'm saying today is that take today. Plan something. It could be this week, next week. I know Valentine's Day is around the corner. Whenever that may be. And date yourself. Take yourself out. Dress up, look good, or wash your hair and paint your nails, whatever the occasion is. Date yourself and have more dates with yourself. All right. Welcome to the light, you guys. We're going to get it every single day, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. As always, if nobody else in the world tells you today that they love you, just know I genuinely do. And I will always be here for you no matter what. All right. As you guys date yourselves, go ahead, send this to somebody who also needs to date themselves. Because if you just hold on information, that's being selfish, right? But if you pass it on and you can keep spreading the knowledge and the wealth, before you know it, the world will be such a different and drastic place. My name is Becky D with Becky D in the Morning, and I will talk with you all tomorrow.